Hello, and welcome to my tiny domain. This is my little area right here. Like, this is the curtain that I used to cover up my roommate's pizza boxes, and this is my roommate's stuff that I can't seem to get out of shot. But yeah, welcome. I've just finished my 24-hour live stream for Extra Life, supporting the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, or CHOP. I don't get that. Like, if I went to a hospital, I don't think I'd want it to be called CHOP. So that was super cool. I raised $135 for Extra Life. Really glad I could be a part of it. Something I felt like it'd be cool to talk about today is lessons learned. There were a few of them and things I really wish I had known. So if you guys are going to stream, especially if you're going to do a long stream, check these out. Number 1, hydrate. Don't know if I can show logos. Seriously though, I did not hydrate during the stream, and I regret it. It was terrible. It is not good for you to go 24 hours without drinking anything. But on top of that, I was talking for most of the time. I was doing like these funny gruff voices for a character at one point, and it was the worst, and my throat was killing me. I'm honestly surprised I didn't lose my voice by the end. So, this stuff. Choice. Alright, number 2. Don't start at midnight. Or start at midnight, whatever. I guess this is personal choice. I'm not very good at controlling my sleep patterns, unless, like, I'm choosing not to. Like that, I can do fine. But I have problems sleeping during the day. So I had exams on Friday, and I went and I did those, and that was, like, whatever. I'm super good and smart. And then I was like, I'll go home, I'll sleep all the way till right up before the stream. That did not happen at all. I was trying to get a hold of people, seeing if we had a writers meeting. I was getting on social media, trying to promote the stream, and I didn't sleep. So I basically had 2 straight days of being awake and aware, and that was really tough. There was a part in the stream where I think there was maybe 1 viewer at the time, but I was so nearly falling asleep in my chair, and I really had to fight that off for the kids, for the charity. But like, my friend who also streamed, she was like, oh, well, I'm smart, so I know how to do this. She started her stream at 8 a.m., so she slept the whole night the night before, was like fresh to start, and really did it. Now, the issue with me, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to sleep when I was done with the stream. So either way, I just lose. I'm just bad. Number 3, switch up your games if you can. Like, if you're doing an event that's strictly for one game, like, then what are you gonna do? Like, that's the way it is. But if possible, get a little variety. I played League of Legends for probably 18 hours before I switched it up, and it got to the point where I wasn't having fun anymore. And like, I love League, like, I have so much fun playing it, but it got so grueling that my play was suffering, and like, that's not fair to my teammates. Gotta switch it up. You gotta keep it fresh, because if you're not having fun, your audience isn't gonna have fun. And that's like the biggest problem. Like, if you're not enjoying yourself, you're not gonna keep the energy up, and you're not gonna be engaging. Yeah, so those are the 3 big things I learned from this. I am going to continue streaming, Twitch TV/Forkbat, but I'm also going to start producing content for YouTube. The whole YouTube thing is kind of scary. I tried in the past to make a couple of videos. They got very few views. I'm not saying that relative to other entertainers or whatever. I mean, they got 5 views. And editing is kind of a labor of love, but is really time consuming. And it's hard to spend all that time editing for something that no one's going to see, which is like a really, really big problem. I'm now trying this. I'm trying the vlogs, which are, I'm less worried about them being like all this big content, or like I have to have a good game of League to be able to put it up. This is just you and me, and a little insight into my life. So, I moved. Yeah, this place, this is my new place. I used to live with 7 people in a room about the same size, and that was terrible. That was really awful. So, I'm so excited to be here, starting a new episode, a new chapter, starting a new vlog that you should totally subscribe to with the subscribe link button. Yeah, so no, I'm stoked. I'm really excited. I don't know the frequency that the vlogs are going to go up, Maybe I'll make a bunch in a day. Maybe I'll make once a week. Like, whatever. We'll see how it goes. But I guess the reason I'm starting this vlog too is I want it to be like a community. Like, I want people to engage and like hear me talk to them, even if they can't respond right away, or like respond to the comments. Like, you know, how do you feel about X, Y, or Z? Like, do you like the idea of vlogs? Do you think it's cool that you can kind of get a peek into someone's life? So I really hope that this vlog can like kind of build a community, because I think that's something that's lacking now. Like, the internet's so big that these places that kind of say they're communities, like, you don't meet anybody. So I want this to be a new community. It's the Forkbat community, and it's going to be super sweet. Question time. How often would you like to see content like this? Just the little catching up blog type vlog. Yeah, leave it in the comments below. Thanks for stopping by my tiny domain, and I will see you next time.